I didn't believe that I could combine all my passions and create a job or work that I love. I just didn't believe that existed because no one else was doing it. And secondly, if you like this type of content, could you put down a heart or something down in the comments below just to let me know that this is the sort of content that you like.
I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century?
Okay, so I'm just jumping on today to talk to you about the fact that it's never too late to start over. And in fact, this style of video is what I used to do when I first started my channel. The whole concept behind Zesty Girl was I just want to start a conversation. My channel was targeted at women over 40, women over 50, women over 60. It was all about living your life with zest, remembering the dreams that you had, and despite the busyness of life, still going after them. It's never too late. And really, if you haven't found your purpose, at 40, 50, just continue looking for it, continue going for that. That was what Zesty Girl was originally about, and it still really has been. However, my life in the last 5 years has been, that I've been running this channel, has been all over the place. But back then I used to jump on camera just like this. I used to start a conversation, something that had happened to me during the day, something I had read about, something that someone had said, something that I thought was interesting for us women to start a conversation about, a real honest, raw conversation. I used to just jump on camera like this and talk about it. One thing that's happened this year to me at 53 going on 54 is I started a new business. I closed my business down in the last year and I started a new business. I started up as a health coach. I'd been health coaching for quite a few years but decided to, hey, make that my business now. Close my shapewear business down that I've been running for 17 years and really focus in on health coaching. But I didn't like it. And well, it wasn't that I didn't like it. It was going really well. It was just that it just wasn't my passion. And what I found was I wanted something where I had lived and experienced and felt the problem, felt the pain, had found a solution to it so that I could share that with other women. But the thing that I wanted to share the most, thing that I started out in business 22 years ago, my first ever entrepreneurial business when I left the corporate world, I wanted to teach that, but I never felt that I could. And the reason I never felt that I could was because I could help other people do it. I was so good at it. It was like a natural talent, but I could never do it for myself. And I could never figure out why. So I spent 22 years continuously researching. So what that is basically organization and systems to support busy life schedules so that you can be even more present for your family and have downtime and have time as mums for ourselves and our passions and our dreams. So I did have time for my passions and my dreams and my family, but my life was chaos. I could step in and help anyone sort their life out, but I just could not sort mine out. So I didn't feel, even though that was my passion to keep teaching that and I was so good at it, kept coming up in my life coaching. It was so easy for me to help others, but I wouldn't allow myself to really step into that business because I felt like an imposter because I couldn't solve it for myself. However, I finally did, and then I stepped into it. So earlier this year, I accidentally got the opportunity to step into this business. And what I did realize is my life coaching, my health coaching, and having my past as a professional organizer, and even my corporate experience and business experience and entrepreneurial experience, and then being a mum for 22 years, all of my skills and talents and passions got stacked up, and I created this job this new business where I go out into the world and help women that are 20 years younger than me where they're at in their chaotic world, and I create systems for them and I help them sort out their lives and I help them chase their dreams and get their passions back and have time, have guilt-free time for their families, all based around their lifestyle so that everything runs smoothly. We declutter, get organized, and suddenly they have that time back. They have so much time back. I help them save heaps of money because generally when you're organized, you're saving money. With meal prepping, I set them up with the lot. Everything that I've learned that works, I set them up based on their own lifestyle. So this is my new work, and I couldn't think that at 53 I would start a new business and it would be perfect. It would be so perfect. The only problem I got is I got booked out really fast, and I reached that old business problem of I need to scale this business. This business is about me and there's only so much time that I have, and I felt like I'm going to burn out if I don't change the structure of this business somehow. And also too, I keep all these women that are on a wait list and I couldn't help them, and it was so frustrating because I really want to be able to help as many women as I can. So in the background I have been setting up a new structure, and so that's all happening, as well as looking after my current clients. The other passion I have obviously is YouTube, and while this was all happening earlier this year and the business started out, I had to stop YouTubing because I just didn't have time for it and I didn't want to burn out. So I stopped YouTube for about 4 months, and then I've come back to it, and now what I'm doing is I am going back to how I was originally on YouTube. My audience now is sort of a little bit all over the place, and sometimes YouTube, when your audience is all over the place and you're doing lots of different things and you've swapped and changed a lot like I have, because that's who I am, sometimes your audience, YouTube just doesn't quite know how to place your videos or what to do with your videos. So what I've decided to do is just throw out content, different types of content. So this is a different type of video, and see what you guys like. If this video doesn't do well and you're not interested in this type of video, then I will keep trying different things. So this is what I used to do in the old days. So this is what's on my mind today. The reason I used to do real videos like this was because I wanted to start real conversations, and there's just so much gorgeousness on all of social media. There's just so much ideal perfection and whatever, and it doesn't help us. It doesn't help us as we age. It doesn't help us as busy mums. It doesn't help us in any stage of our lives. It just doesn't help us. It's just unrealistic. So I think I've told you recently what I'm doing with this channel is I'm just jumping on for me to be able to fit YouTube into my busy work schedule and my growing my online business and all those things, and my family, which is my first passion. Obviously I have to just turn up, and I just have to record whatever I'm doing and throw it up. And today I wanted to have this conversation. What I've found with YouTube now is what I prefer to watch is videos like this, where people with experience about something, whatever it is that I'm interested in, whatever the topic it is, people just pick up a camera and talk about it and share their experiences with it. I just want real life, because in a life of AI and things that just aren't real anymore, I just want real. And something's real if someone can share their life experience, because everyone's life is different, and if they can share their experience, then you know that it's real. Whereas there's just so many people out there giving advice about all sorts of things, like especially in the line of my work, like life coaching, they're giving all this ideal advice about, and especially in the work I'm doing now with the mum, they're giving all this advice about routines and systems. But if you're a mum like I was with 4 children and working full time and the whole thing, ideal's not what happened. You know, you need to have systems that can be robust for whatever life throws at you. Well, as I know, and as most of you know if you're my age, life throws a lot of things at you. And whatever our ideal systems and routines and life is, it doesn't always work out that way. We never know what's around the corner. That's why I want to make videos like this. I want to make more videos where I just jump on and have a chat, or you know, you might be able to listen to this while you're cleaning or something like that. I don't know if you're interested. I'd like to call it Unfiltered at 50 or something like that. I don't know. So if you're watching this video, I would really love to know, are you in your 30s? Are you in your 40s? Are you in your 50s? I just love to know, because YouTube does give you a sort of an idea, but I seem to have everybody. So I'm not sort of sure who my audience is. So I'd love to know who you are. And secondly, if you like this type of content, could you put down like a heart or something down in the comments below, just to let me know that this is the sort of content that you like, this real and raw, just talking to the camera, very unedited type of content. Yeah, it's got dark. I've been talking to you, it's got dark, but you know what? Videos that I like, that I watch on YouTube, people do it in the dark. They do it in the car, they do it. They talk in the car, they talk in the dark, they just talk. They just tune up as they are and they just talk. And that's what I'm doing today. So thanks for watching if you've got this far, and I will see you on the next video. Okay, so I'm just editing this video and I realized I got so off topic talking to you. I forgot the title of the video, which is It's Never Too Late to Start Over. Finding your purpose at 40, 50 and beyond. And to be honest, by me sharing my story today, that's what I've done. I didn't believe that I could combine all my passions and create a job or work that I love. I just didn't believe that existed, because no one else was doing it. The work that I do in people's homes with these young mums, no one else is doing it the way that I'm doing it. No one is going in as a life coach and a professional organizer and a mum that's had 4 children, 22 years experience, and who's read probably over 500 self-development books. It all came together at 53. And I'm hoping that my YouTube channel, because I have such a passion for this, I'm hoping at some stage that this will take off, so fingers crossed. But yeah, so my point is that, yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late to find your purpose and just to go for it. And it might not even be connected to work. It might be just connected to something that you've always wanted to try. For me, one of the next things I want to do is I want to get back to dancing. I want to actually start dancing again. I want to try skipping again. So anyway, I thought I'd break in and say that because I do go completely off topic, which is fine, which just makes this video even more real. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
But in a century, or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind, or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't